nested iterations. Nested iterations. So ngFor allows nested iterations. That means an iteration within another iteration. If your data is complex, then we need to handle that by using this iteration technique. So that means it can be nested. Within iteration, there can be another iteration. Any levels you can define iterations. You can configure iterations. Allows nested iteration. Let's see how the nested iteration work. So I will clean up this. So because already I given you this example. And here I am creating the data. I'm creating the data. So in this way, suppose I'm adding, so public data. Data is an array. And in this array, so we are defining an object. We are defining an object. So first important is how we can deal with the complex data. How we can deal with the complex data. First, we will see the complex data. That means ngFor allows nested iterations. Before that, ngFor so can iterate over complex data. That is JSON type data. Any type of collection you can handle that, right? That means here complex data is, for example, we have a name. So that is some name, and we have some price. So that is some price, and yeah. So just these two enough. Later we can put complex. Now here, when we are defining this, and we have some photo, and some photo is defined here. Photo uses the path. So we have assets folder. Here we will use the path here. So in assets we have TV. Okay. That means here we will define, yeah. So this is assets / tv.jpg. While you are giving the images, make sure that the extensions, the name, capitalizations are perfectly defined. Otherwise, you will face issues in accessing the content. Okay. Now, next, I'm adding one more name. So here I say JBL speaker, and we have price, and some price. Okay, and here we have photo, and that is assets. So here JBL speaker.jpg. Okay, this is just data. So we have 2-3 details. I'm adding 2-3 details. So Nike casuals. Okay, and price, and the price. Okay, and photo, and we have assets, right? So here shoe.jpg. Okay, now I need to present this data. I need to present this complex data. Then here, usually we can present in a tabular form. That means products list. I'm creating a table, and here I will use a class as a table, and a table hover. These are the table classes. In that T head, we have a TR, and in that TH, and here I defined name. Another table header is price. Another table header is preview. And below the T head, general structure of table, T body. In the T body, this row should repeat. So which element should repeat? I want a row to be generated for every record present in the data. Then here we use TR using an ngFor. ngFor is equal to LET item of collection. Collection is data. Now on that data, So now very important is data contains some complex data. The complex data. Complex data means every value present inside the data is stored in item, and the item is now an object, not just a variable reference. It's an object. It's an object. That means it is an object of this type. That means a product type object. That means every product related details can be accessed by using this item. Item is not just containing the value now. Item contains the details of every product. That means it is an object now. That means how to access. So here we will generate TD, first cell. In the cell, we need to generate item dot name because it is an object. Another, we need to define item dot price, and we need to define, so here item, so item dot photo, but item dot photo is actually a path. Then we will attach this to an image here, img src. So here we will bind item dot photo, and just a width is equal to some 50. So height is also 50, like this. And you can see that now this row will repeat for every item, and it generates a table like this. It generates a table like this. This is very simple and easy to generate a date. It generates a table like this. So important, how you want to present, that depends on your requirements. That's what the key point is. How you want to present, that depends on your requirement. Currently, we are repeating the row. That means based on the number of items present there, the row will repeat. This row is repeating currently. So you are repeating the row. So you can handle any type of presentation. For example, I want to display this. I will keep another heading. I want to display as products catalog. I want in a different presentation style. Then I will use a div, and I will use a class called card deck. Okay. In the card deck div, we are using a class called card. And remember, this card should repeat. This card should repeat. Then here we are using ngFor let item of data. And usually in a bootstrap, the card will have a card header. I will keep a class card title. In the card title, I want to display the product name. That means item dot name. After that, we will have a div class called card body. In the card body, I want an image. Source is coming from. So item dot photo, and width 100 and height 100, like this, right? And below this, so below this, it depends on where you want to present it, where you want to present that. Sometimes we can directly use this image above, and we can put card overlay actually. So descriptions we can define inside the body. And here I click another div. In the div, I put a class as card footer. In the card footer, I will keep here a div. So a div. And here I need to keep the price. That means I will just keep a heading 3 here. Fine. Okay. And here I want to display item dot price. Below this, I'm just adding a button. So say add to cart button. And here we use the class as btn, and so btn danger. Okay. And here I am just using a simple span. In the span, I'm using a class f